food for thought is serious. Draft day, Johnny Manziel, Cleveland Browns. I mean, we could pretty much end the story right there, but we can't. Okay, so he's checked into rehab last year. It was undisclosed what for. You've got the domestic violence abuse accusations from his girlfriends. You got the chopper looking for him. You got the Browns getting ready to cut him. Now you got Adam Schefter, respected NFL connoisseur, ears to the streets, saying that before those last few games, he showed hung over on something. And that's why they said he had a concussion. Man, Manziel, what do we do from here? We talked about it on the podcast, but let's bring it to the show.
He needs a mentor. He needs to really sit down and have someone put their arms around him and look after them. While we was watching the '85 special of the Chicago Bears, we talked about Buddy Ryan putting his arms around Mike Singletary, and Singletary in turn putting his arms around the defense and everybody like that. He needs somebody like that to really grab him by the collar, put their arms around him, and look after him, because right now, Johnny Manziel's career in NFL is over. Right now, his career in the NFL is over with. He has no place in the NFL right now. And for him to be the 22nd overall pick, first round draft choice, Heisman Trophy winner, Johnny Football, is something that we talked about on the podcast earlier. It reminds me of Brian Bosworth. Brian Bosworth and the Boz, Johnny Manziel and Johnny Football. Two separate entities. It seems like when they get on the field, or they're two separate people, and he doesn't know how to separate both. He's like a caricature of himself.
Agreed. At first, I mean, it's the Browns. At first, it was funny. Now it's very, very serious. And football is the last thing that really should worry Johnny, or that we should be worried about. We shouldn't be thinking about, what a waste of talent. I really like seeing. Man, Johnny, get yourself together. But not just him. My man needs some help. And like you said, someone really needs to come here and give him some tough love. Yeah. He's not hurting for much in terms of money and finances, but someone really needs to just put their foot in his behind.
But it speaks to, he comes from an affluent background. And I don't know how to put this lightly, do rich people get away with murder? Do rich people get away with a lot of stuff? Do they cloak their problems with money?
I could bring up one case where someone did get away with murder, and it was because of affluenza.
I believe that's correct.
Yes, which was ridiculous.
Exactly so. But we hope that Johnny gets the help that he needs.
What do you think about John Manziel? Yeah, I just call him John. I'm trying to help you out, John. Leave a comment below, but don't forget, like the video, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and check out the podcast.
Final Word podcast is here. Steve comes from behind the desk and gives us his enlightening thoughts.